Hello and welcome to my channel, Meta Messiah. And for those of you who do not know who I am artist F.A. Chekki. This is my YouTube channel. I have been doing art for quite some time on my own, I guess, as a freelance artist, and one who would like to share that on various social media, Facebook being one place I've shared much of my art. And so over time, I've built a following. This YouTube channel has actually reached almost 7,000 subscribers. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about me, my channel. I want to talk to you a little bit about my NFT project, the Republican Jesus NFT Club, and Meta Messiah, how it all links together. And then after that, I'd like to kind of talk a little bit about whether crypto is coming back to life, and therefore NFT projects likewise coming back to life. So anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so I have an NFT project, and I want to be completely transparent about that. I want to let people know, because you'll see it advertised in the comments, Republican Jesus NFT Club and republicanjesus.info. And so I want to be transparent that there is going to be a lot of promotional aspects to this channel, but I don't want to just talk about my NFT project. I want to talk about things in general, basically relating to crypto, NFT projects, blockchain, things of that nature, but also get into things from a different perspective, and that's my own as an artist, and also outside of being an artist, some of my background I'll tell you here in just a second, but to tell you about managing risk and what that means to me from my perspective. So this is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm not a financial advisor, so take it for what it's worth. That's the line. Okay, so F.A. Chekki, I'm an artist. Been various things in life. I worked in the sales industry after college. I was a political science major, went to law school, became a lawyer, became a businessman, worked in the financial services industry, and worked as a lawyer and worked in the financial industry. And so I've worn many hats, doing that over 15 years now, I think, since I started when I got out of law school. So at any rate, my perspective in risk management is going to be a little different. There's going to be a legal perspective to it. I know quite a bit about the law. I've been trained in financial services related material, and my perspective on crypto is a little different, because while I understand the basic asset classes, crypto is very different, and it's very new, and I have a different perspective on it, and a lot of it has to do with risk management. So it's same with NFTs, other things related, blockchain technologies, non-fungible tokens, of course, NFTs, and then crypto, and cryptocurrencies and things of that nature. So I've been, like I said, I've worn many hats, and I'm also an artist, as you can see some of my paintings up here on the wall. So I've done a lot of like my own traditional art, but NFT art, and I have an NFT project, again, called the Republican Jesus NFT Club. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that and tell you what it's all about. So back, December, January, coming into 2022, I started developing this idea, and it's about controversial community building, just to start a community revolving around these NFTs called the Republican Jesus NFT Club. And they're a political satire, political farce. Starting off, we did a lot of jokes on Trump and MAGA and all that, and kind of trolling, I'll admit, but there's a bigger point to it. And if you read our white paper at republicanjesus.info, you'll find out more. And that is because one's art is a vision of what they project out to the world. I am very political. I speak about politics all the time on TikTok and Facebook, occasionally Twitter. I'm on all kinds of social media, always talking about politics, and I will gladly admit that even though I studied political science, I lean left. I'm definitely on the Democratic side of things, and that's imbued in my art. And so, but the Republican Jesus NFT Club, while it's a farce, it's definitely very much a satire, how making fun of various things of this kind of evil Jesus, and it's picking on religion, it's picking on conservative politics. There's a greater point to it. And if you'll go out there and you'll look at my NFTs, you'll see this progression from set to set, and we're bringing in all kinds of pop culture references, like with, the Terminator movie and Jesus riding on a dinosaur, sort of just like the meme. We have a lot of just the memery in there of Republican Jesus, Jesus with a machine gun, kicking A, So, and then we have other things too. I mean, alien Jesus and reptilian Jesus. There's Rambo Jesus. We bring in from action movies. So there's this little character that's just Jesus in all these permutations of himself and these various looks that I've given him. And recently we did a Super Messiah Brothers, and you can see Mario Jesus and Wario Jesus and so on and so forth. So tells you a little bit about my NFTs, and yes, I will be plugging it here and there. There'll be links in the description of my videos that you can go there and find out more. But I want my content to be more generalized. I'm telling you about Meta Messiah, and that's the evolution of both my media network content surrounding my NFTs, and actually the NFTs themselves. There will also be Meta Messiah NFTs as things evolve into 2023. So one of the big updates for the Republican Jesus NFT Club is, we're going to do some fun stuff from now until the end of 2022. We're going to have a fantasy series coming up next month in September. Lord of the Lord, Republican Jesus NFT Club, Lord of the Lords. So, the return of crypto. And that's actually what we're going to talk about in this video. It dovetails so nice. So there'll be some fantasy elements, obviously Lord of the Rings, and you're going to see Republican Jesus as Aragon, and there'll probably be an orc Jesus and fun stuff like that. And they'll be on OpenSea. That's where I sell my NFTs. Just search on OpenSea, Republican Jesus NFT. You'll see him. He looks like a digital arts that I posted in this video that you'll see popping up here and there. And I hope you enjoy it. And you'll see the link. If you want to find out more, just follow the link. Finally, the question. This is the thing I want to talk about. And this is how a lot of these videos are going to go if you're interested in my content. So please like, subscribe, share, tell people all about us, comment. That boosts the videos. And if you're interested in my community and building it, you're going to pump the videos. Definitely. Or if you just want to support me because you like what I do, I appreciate that as well. Like I said, this channel is for entertainment and Meta Messiah and all the things we talk about related to crypto and blockchain and NFTs and all that fun stuff. I mean, it's going to be some non-fungible fun. Okay, so let's talk about where we are right now. Like I said, from a legal perspective, having worked in the financial services industry, we're still at a high risk factor with crypto right now. That's why Bitcoin went from 67,000 down to 17,000 something. It crashed. I mean, clearly a bear market, very clear bear market for crypto. We're just bottoming, I think, though, right now, from what it looks like. I'm not a technical analyst, but I'm listening to the technical analysts, and the pattern makes sense. I followed stocks for many years, and I look at charts, and I'm like, yeah, these guys, they have some merit in what they're talking about. When they're talking about the technical analysis of, just looking at history, where we were, you can get a prediction of where you're going. And it does look like, this weekend we're testing this 21,000 in Bitcoin, and it's staying above that, which actually we kind of thought it would go down more today. It didn't. It bounced as it went below 21,000. So I think we're bottoming. But for NFT projects and various things in the blockchain space, there's a lot of doubt. This is what we call FUD in this industry. Fear and uncertainty, doubt. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. The more of that it exists, you have bear markets. As the FUD gets less and less and less, things get better in the crypto markets, and people start buying stuff. They get excited, and they're like, this is the new thing. If y'all look back at the history of the stock markets, the stock market's been around forever, but crypto and NFTs, they're not traditional art. They're not stocks. They're not equities. They are their own thing. They're an asset. They're a limited asset that exists on a blockchain. So it's all in cyberspace. Going back to my project, meta, beyond, going beyond your experience. The Messiah wanted to come and save a cause or a people. The metaverse is emerging, and my project is just to talk about a little bit more. I want to emerge into that with our NFTs, entering into the metaverse. I want to get some like SHIB land or sandbox land, one of those, have some cyber real estate, have a little bit on one app that I play, and I won't talk about it right here because I don't want to disclose myself. I don't want to connect myself to that just yet. But I do have a little cyberland, and I have some buildings on it. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if that community will accept my NFTs. We're a little bit spicy, you know what I mean? We piss off some people, and I love it. If I can piss off a MAGA or Republican or some religious hoity-toity, I'm happy with it. You have to have a niche market. And if I please people on the left, that's cool. I mean, all these MAGA people, they're giving so much money to Trump. I don't even know if they have money to buy crypto or to buy NFTs at this point. Although some, I'm sure, are rich enough. They wouldn't be interested in my project anyways, not at this stage. This is for people just getting into it. They're looking for something fun, for something new. And meta, we're going to go beyond Messiah. It's going to still bring in the Republican Jesus character. Meta Messiah is going to be the good Jesus. Hippie liberal Jesus is coming, folks, 2023. And it's going to get a lot broader. It's going to get a lot bigger. And the evolution of this will be Republican Jesus, meta Jesus. Now we're going through the metaverse. We're going through the multiverse. It's going to be Jesus coming. Yeah, I'm good now. Hippie Jesus going to, and let's go eat some granola and get some vegan food. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun because it's going to pick off of that, characters from movies that are like super liberal. We got to have fun and make fun of ourselves, man. Never take yourself too seriously. So just letting y'all know where it's going. For those who are in the project, I think you're really going to get a kick out of that. And then eventually, as the project evolves, we're going to have maybe in 2024, around that time, 2025, maybe some type of game. I eventually want a card game, and I eventually want something beyond the trading card game, which is a metaverse type thing where I want to get this to the point where people could actually make a living playing the game and help people that are disabled or poor just to get out of their lot in life and maybe make some extra money. And it'll be in like a virtual reality type world. And be lots of fun. Lots of keys to the world there, That's the reason why I started Halliday Labs. Is just a brand name for this laboratory that we're thinking up these ideas. You'll see the connection if you watch my content or join our Discord. I'll go ahead and put the Discord server, all the social media links in the description of the video. That way you can access them as well as far as social media goes. But just to close, I do think crypto is pulling out. The war in Russia's coming to an end. I think Putin has to pull out. That's really unsettled the crypto market, just like COVID. But after what happened with COVID, people thought COVID was going to be the end of the world for crypto. The stock market came down, really hit the equities market, but then all of a sudden, it just, 2020, 2021, look at what SHIB did. Shiba Inu, look at all these coins, Ethereum. They just explode between 2020 and 2021 and defy the odds with crypto, even though the stock market's recovering from that still to this day. But the war in, I think, Ukraine's going to end soon. I think they're going to have a peace accord. Ukraine won't stop fighting until they're out of there. I think Russia's going to declare their own peace. They're going to try to sell their oil to China and India, and we basically go back to where we were in 1930s again. Unfortunately, I don't think the Democrats are against crypto as much as people think. I think that's bipartisan. They understand it's a huge asset, $1 trillion in it. They see the utility in it. A lot of people hate crypto. That's why we also hit these bear markets too. All these people who hate crypto also want to destroy it. So you buy it and you try to sell as much as you can by manipulating the market. There's a lot of people on Wall Street. There's a lot of fund managers. There's a lot of especially like for mutual funds and ETFs. Crypto competes with the equities markets. It competes with the bond markets. It competes with real estate markets. There's a lot of people who are not into crypto see it as a threat. And the Russians and the Chinese don't like it because of what it could maybe do to their currencies. The dollar's so strong, it could affect it, but as the dollar weakens, crypto becomes a better asset to own. Better and better and better. But we have a free market economy way more than you'd see in the central control economies like China and Russia. Those are more centrally controlled. Like Putin controls a lot in the Russian economy. Xi in China, the Chinese premier, I think that's his name, he controls the Chinese economy, through their party system, through the leaders at the top. The United States, the president has a lot of power, but it's limited. It's always been limited. Otherwise, Trump would still be the dictator right now if it wasn't. All these checks and balances do something, and they actually worked to some extent. It stopped him from doing a lot of things he couldn't do through the court system and through the people around him. But anyway, I do think that the war in Ukraine is starting to subside. Oil market's going to level. We're going to have a little. We went up with inflation, but now we're starting to level out. And as inflation levels out, there you go. The crypto winter ends. I think crypto spring will be in 2023, and that's why I'm really excited to do a lot of stuff for our project in 2023 and invest more as the market goes into a bull market. But this month we'll be building our community, working on our art, working on our media, promoting, advertising, doing all we can, a lot of it through social media. So check out the social media links. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the button, hit the notification button. All the stuff I'm going to talk about, you can see right here. And it's going to be much shorter videos from here on out, but I want to do a longer video because I have a lot to cover. But it's going to be fun, folks. We're going to talk and comment. We will talk about crypto. Come to my Discord. We could talk about all these things. And for me, I'm going to be looking out for risk and what manages risk, and my perspective on managing risk, like I've mentioned before. But as a lawyer, I do offer something a little different. I'm looking at things like copyright. I'm looking at things like federal law, state law, how politics plays into policy in law. I mean, political science and law is my background. I've been studying it for a long time over the years, and it all matters. It all affects this new asset class in the blockchain technology and related items there that I think a lot of financial advisors, stockbrokers, analysts, whatever, they have their own they have their own perspectives on it. Some know way more than me, but my perspective is my own. It's different from what I do, and I'm looking at, hey, if I see something that looks like you need to get away from it, I'm going to tell if it stinks. If I think it stinks, it's probably because I could have made that same mistake and got into it and been like, dang it. We all make mistakes. I've made mine. I've learned from them. But again, in looking at promising things, I'm also using my background and thinking things through, and I want to share my thoughts with all of you. So I thank you all for watching. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, tell everybody about this channel. It's going to be a ton of fun, and we'll see you next time.